What's up guys, Curtis here. I just recorded a massive intro and my microphone wasn't turned on. It was a good job I checked before I recorded the entire video. Quickly, I want to say a couple of things. Apologies for no videos over the weekend. If you don't follow me on Twitter, firstly you should. But secondly, I did explain on there will be a short hiatus for a couple of days. I had a lot of stuff going on. I was really busy. A lot of stuff's changing. And I was also at football on Saturday from, I went to West Brom away, left the house at 6 AM. Got home at around 1:45 the following morning, so obviously I didn't have any chance to get any videos done then, and I was a bit hungover Sunday and focusing on main channel. That is the thing, weekends are quite tricky. If I'm at footy, it's really hard for me to get footy manager videos up, but I'm going to try my best to get stuff done in advance. We're going to work hard for that. We may be missing a few days in the next couple of weeks, but I'm going to try my best to keep it as consistent as possible. So, last time you heard me, we were looking for a job. It was the winter, which is the break in Belarus. I'm going to show you what's going on. So, we are staying at Gommel. We're doing one more season here. Obviously, we got the Jamaica job in the last episode, as some people were quite excited about. We did actually play a couple friendlies. We beat the US Virgin Islands 3-0, and we drew with St. Lucia 1-1. I mean, not the best in the world, but I'm not really that bothered. We were playing that ridiculous formation, which I think I showed you just for a bit of fun. That's what Jamaica's going to be for us. It's just a bit of a laugh. But we're at Granite. I did try and get a new job. We applied for pretty much everything that the job centre had over the summer. Wasn't going to happen. So we're going to do one more season here. And we've done some improvements to the squad, and we're going to kind of see what we can possibly bring in and out. So I feel like we need to show you. Our transfer budget at the moment is 64k, and we still have 1.7k wages, so it's not like we're massively overspending. We're doing alright. Okay, I just recorded all the transfer stuff, guys, and my recording software was basically going at like 1 frame a second. It was a mess. I'm going to redo it all again. Hopefully the bits I got before weren't too broken up. I had to restart my entire computer, so hopefully it's working okay now. So let's quickly talk about the outgoings. Firstly, we have Nakimov went on a free. I'm sure you guys saw he featured once or twice last season. Not really the biggest fan of him. Sergio Melnik, I actually wanted to keep. He was a good young fullback that could play on each side, but he wanted to go. Then we have a few players that you guys just never really saw, all leaving on frees. None of these really did anything for the club. We did get a bit of money for a few players. Domenico Franco played 24 games in central midfield for us last season. He was an alright player, but at the end of the day, we got a good fee for him. And the way this is going, where you can only have 5 foreign players, if you get an offer for your foreign player, you could normally replace him with someone better. So every foreign player I got offers for, I basically sold out unless they were really key to our team. Spazzani, we got 20k for him. It makes a difference. It helps towards signing on fees. Podre Gaymond, he just didn't really settle, so he went on a free to Shelbourne. I literally offered him out for £0 just to get him off the wage budget. Andre Novik, he's a young Belarusian striker that hopefully one day may be involved in the team. He's got okay potential, and obviously where he's Belarusian, you don't need to worry about registering, but he's gone on loan. And same with Rian Brewster. You guys may remember I thought he was a really good youngster that can do something quite well when he's on loan at Slutsk. I don't know why it chooses right mid as his first one when it should be striker. Anyway, Eamon Napoli we actually sold. I'm sure you guys remember him from last season. He just never really impressed me. I just felt like he was just really rubbish for what he should have been. Never set the world on fire, so we got 15k for him. And Yaroslav Klimek is just a random Belarusian striker who has gone. Now, you're going to look at these, and you're going to see like I signed players on the day the window opened, then we had a 24-day gap, then you get to this one, it was like a month gap. Well, the reason for that, Mariana Brewster, well, I'm not even going to try that name. He was desperate to leave the club. He kept selling it, so we were in transfer embargoes for basically the last 3 months. And every time I wasn't, I would then try to pick everyone up as quick as possible. So, Pavel Zebelin, you did actually see as well, guys, real quick. You saw these two. I announced them at the end of the last episode. But Pavel Zebelin has come in, defensive midfielder. He's Belarusian, which is fantastic, so we don't have to worry about that. He came in on a free. He looks like a really good player, and I think he'll be... he's not as incredible yet, but he's got potential to grow. He's very young. Should be excited. Nikolai Zenko, Belarusian striker. Very good. Got a lot of good stats. Will be useful as a rotation option, and he's non-foreign. So that's perfect for us. Dmitry Baiduk is another Belarusian. As you can see, guys, I really tried to strengthen the Belarusian aspect of the side because 5 foreign players and only 4 in the cup that you're allowed means you need some good Belarusian players. You can't put all your eggs into the foreign basket. So I was happy to pay 5k a month for a good Belarusian centre-back. I mean, they think he's basically joint second in our squad. And that's key because that frees up a space for someone else. Then we have Amidou Salifu. Ghanaian central midfielder. He's a ball-winning midfielder. Maybe in the more games where we want someone a bit more industrious. Good marking, tackling, teamwork, work rate, great physicals, great mentals. He seems like a very good player for when you really need someone to break the game up. Then we have the guy that I think is going to be our star man. I think he's our highest valued player that we own now. He's João Ferreira. He's a 4-star striker. He's got fantastic physicals. His technicals are pretty good for an advanced forward. He could do a bit of passing, but other than that, he's pretty good. 6'2" as well as all this pace. He's played in the Portuguese Premier Division last season. Like, that's pretty good. I know it's only for this team I've never even heard of, and he didn't do very well. But we're a huge step down from that, so big things I'm expecting from him. Then we have Felipe Oliveira, another Portuguese guy. We did kind of raid Portugal. He's going to be our central attacking midfielder. He looks like an absolute gem again. Mentals are great, technicals are good, physicals are good. He's perfect. He's got perfect passing. He should be creating chances for our striker, and he can grow apparently to a 4.5-star player. So I think that's going to be really exciting. He played for Marítimo. I don't think he got any games. He played for the B team. He started off at Benfica, so he should be really exciting. Then we have Cuca. This guy can play on either wing. He again has played in Portugal. As you can tell, I did a lot of scouting in Portugal. He looks great. He's a Cape Verdean player. Fantastic for either wing. He can play inside forward or as a natural winger. I believe for inside forward, you've got his right foot. He says there he can cut inside. He's got good finishing. I think he'll be really key to add a lot of goals to our team. Then we have Rico and Trowell. This is another left winger. He'll probably be the backup to Cuca. Who knows? He's more of a creator than a finisher. So if we want someone to drive assists to the striker, then that'll be what we do. As you can see, we did get a lot of wingers. We got a lot of attacking players, a lot of foreign attacking players, because I wanted to have lots of choices. And we picked up this lad here called Nanu. He can play at right back if we really need it, but he's more of a winger. He's just got fantastic physicals. He's got great potential. He's still quite young. He's an internationally capped player. Just exciting little players, all from Portugal, but I think he's going to be very, very good. I think I signed a scout that was originally from Portugal. That was why I was getting so many of these. And then we have Alexei Gravilovic. This guy is a Belarusian defender that can play left back or centre back. He's just quite good, and that was the only reason I got him. I was happy to pay 20k for him. I feel like it'll make a big difference having Belarusian players. And then we have Dmitry Platonov, who's a wing-back, because I was considering maybe trying something different. He's only on loan. He's not very good, but it was just a free loan. So, I need to decide my squad numbers, so I'll quickly just auto-number it because I don't want to mess around. We're about to play a cup game against Gommel. As you guys may remember, last season's cup, we obviously... That run at the end there is just sad. That really upsets me. Obviously, the way it goes is you play 3 rounds in one season and you finish it off at the start of the next. So, we're going to play the double header here, see if we succeed, basically, and get anything from it. And then we'll crack on to the league in future episodes. But I think it'll be quite fun to get a little double header done in this game. So, the only problem is that we have suspensions to both our fullbacks from last time we played in the Cup. And you're only allowed 4 foreign players in the starting 11. So, I'm going to play with a team. We're going to see what we can come out with. And yeah, it sucks at the Cup you're only allowed 4 foreign players, so I'm going to try my best to get something good out of this. Okay, so for the first game of the season, this is what we are going for. We've got Dmitry Klimovic on the right back position. We really don't have choices here, and I don't want to use a foreign spot in our right back. We have Anton Amelchenko in goal. I probably could have done with replacing the goalkeeper, but it's hard to find good Belarusians, and having a Belarusian goalkeeper makes a big difference. We've got our new star centre-back, Dramana Konate. Never played for the club, but I think he's going to be absolutely brilliant. I didn't realise he had 4.5-star potential too. Hopefully will make a big difference. Mikhail Babichev comes in centre-back. We had a few options there, but he's the one we're going for. Gavrilovic is going to be playing at left-back. Then in central midfield, we have Pavel Zebelin purely because he is a Belarusian player. Then we have Amidou Salifu as our ball-winning midfielder, giving us a bit of industry in the midfield. I would quite like to have another right winger on, but Domeshko is the best Belarusian we have, so he'll be starting on the right. Felipe Oliveira comes into the side in the central attacking midfield. If we want to bring on a different foreign player, we can put Rekic in the midfield, and then Felipe Oliveira can do what he wants. Kuka is going to be playing on the left as the inside forward. I'm hoping he can provide some goals, and we've got Nikolai Zenko up top, the Belarusian one. Obviously, João Ferreira would have been nice, but he takes us over the foreign player limit. Lopez Garcia has obviously been replaced by Kuka for now. We'll see how the season goes. But we have some choices. If we want an attacking option, we can bring on Baiduk for Konate. Then we have another foreign player up top. We can bring on Rekic for Oliveira. There's lots of different ways we can get extra foreign players in. Players like Mamadou and Dai don't even get a look in at the moment, which is a little bit of a shame. That's a problem with the foreign thing. Same with Josimar Machiavala. But we're going to try our best to make this season work with the players that we have. And We're going to be playing at home to Gommel, so we're going to try and make it count. They're also going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. I believe they finished around 8th in the league, so they are quite good. I'm going to tell them that I just want them to win, really. I'm not going to be too harsh and down on them or anything like that. It should be interesting to note, too, that the board want us to finish it in the top half this season. If our new signings do well, then that should happen, because we have improved massively going forward. That was something we struggled with goals. We've got a lot of choices up top. We are struggling in this game so far, though. Gommel have had literally all of the match, and we have not made any inroads to anything, really. That was something that should be noted from last season, though, was that we've given away a penalty. Brilliant. Was that we didn't really deserve to win any game. We were a very good smash and grab side. Giving away a penalty in the first half of our first game of the season, though, is a little bit gutting. Hopefully, Sitko can... he scored it. I was going to say miss it, but he did score it. So, maybe half-time we'll start to make a few changes. I don't really know. The thing is, this season, I feel like we've just got to do a good job, keep doing our badges. I believe I finished another coaching badge over the window, over the time we were gone. So that's 3 coaching badges I actually completed now, guys. We're working on to our 4th. The highlight has crashed. It just didn't show me it in the end. So yeah, we are 3 badges deep. Hopefully, we can keep getting them, because that'll obviously help with us to improve them. So we've got to make some changes now. No choices. Kuka obviously gave away the penalty. He's on a 6.1. We're going to try something interesting and play Rekish on the left of midfield, because I feel like he's apparently quite a natural there. And then we're going to bring on Jalvarera. Hopefully he can make some chances. It's a bit of a mixed match? I can't speak. Mixed match midfield. We're going to bring on Stefan Stevanovic to try and be a little bit creative in the midfield too, and actually get the ball up to our team. We're going to take off the closing down, and we're going to keep the tempo higher, and we're going to hope for the best. We're trying to keep it simple with tactics, because the players aren't very good. As we get into better teams, then I might fiddle with the tactics more. But I felt with this side, the less we did, the better they did. So hopefully we can get back into this second half. I'd take a draw, as bad as it would be going to their ground with them having an away goal. A draw is definitely doable, and we do seem to be okay away from home. Considering how bad we're playing today, it would be nice to at least get something out of this home leg. Because if we go away losing, then we could be in a bit of trouble. We have used all of our substitutions, which was a slight oversight, I'm not going to lie. And I don't know what to change, other than we're going to start going long. And we're going to go, I should have done it on that screen, we're going to go attacking. Who cares? What's there to lose? Well, I mean, we could go 2-0 down. Didn't really think about that. Vieira, I really am struggling to say Vieira for some ridiculous reason. Has the ball on the edge of their box. He's played it into Oliveira! That's probably why I want to call him Vera or something. That is 1-1. Our 2 key players have made a huge difference there. We've ended up with more shots and actually played really well towards the end of this game. Vieira did really well to win the ball off him in that corner. A great little pass, cut back to the attacking midfielder. I said the 3 behind them will be scoring more goals, and that's a fantastic way to do it. An equaliser in the 86th minute. I'll be happy now to go to their leg, hopefully try and nick a goal, but as long as they don't score a ridiculous one in the 92nd minute. A 1-1 draw to Gommel. It's not the end of the world, you know. We did okay. I'm going to tell them that was not good enough, because that's apparently what I should have done. But we definitely picked it up in the second half, and maybe that's something I need to start doing, is playing longer balls. Because if we look, we have actually... Zenko's out. Who cares about Zenko now? Use the club doctor. The other fellow will be starting the next game. But as you can see, Zenko, he's 6'2". Vieira's 6'2". He's got good jumping reach. He's got 13 heading. I think we need to start playing some longer balls. How tall are the wingers? 5'11". This guy, 6'4". Yeah, we need to start playing long balls for sure. Our central attacking midfielder is 6'4". That is absolutely ludicrous. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take off the closing down more. We're going to play some more direct passing. We're going to keep it on control for now. And for the next game, we're going to try and work it so that we're going to play around with the foreign players. Right, this is what we're going for. Jalvarera's got to start. The man changed the game, really. And I think he's key to our season. I'd rather lose a foreign player elsewhere in the team, which I hadn't actually done yet. But we're going to drop Kuka for this one. Are we going to drop Kuka? Yeah, we're going to drop Kuka and put Dimitri Rekish as a winger on the left-hand side. It means that we're basically focusing on the middle. And in fact, I'm going to exploit the middle. Why not? Use this key. We do have a good key, and our wingers are actually kind of mediocre. So that makes sense. Exploit the core. I was going to say something a little bit different then. Shigrikovic comes in the right back position, and Obrazov is at left back. We keep the 2 central defenders. They both did a good job. Good ratings. Happy for me. Amidou Salifu wasn't really that good, but he's our best ball-winning midfielder, so we're going to keep him in for now. Pavel Zebalin retains his position, and obviously Rekish is on the left. I think that about covers it. We don't have another striker on the bench, so Domeshko goes up top if we're in trouble. Let's get into this game. Oh, I changed the tactics slightly. We're still on control. We're on flexible. We got higher tempo. I don't know why it looks like it's the whole way, because there should be another one of these. So we're exploiting the middle. We're pumping the ball into the box. More direct passing and hit early crosses. I want to exploit the two massive blokes that we've got. So why not, right? We have a 6'4" attacking midfielder and a 6'2" good heading, great player. So I think we should use that to our advantage. We're apparently the favourites for this game, even though we're away from home. I don't know how it's going to go. We're going to... despite everyone considering us the underdog, we were just... I don't get it. I don't get it. We were just told we're the favourites, so how does that make us the underdog? I don't get this game. Right, 1-0 win, please. I don't know what I'm going to do if we take a 1-0 lead. Probably, I don't know. Sub on every defender we've got. I don't know. We are attacking from left to right, though, so the fact they're in our box is a little bit worrying. We're probably going to give away another penalty. They play it to a bloke in so much space. Shigrikovic does fantastically to cut it out, though. Does play it long as we instructed, and that was the worst highlight I've ever seen since I've bought this game. Rekish plays it to Oliveira. He's coming in. He goes for it. Oh, Oliveira's going to be absolutely nuts this season. I'm excited just by watching him already. They do have another corner, though. Amelchenko comes out and he gathers it. Is he going to play it long to Vieira? That's what I told him to do. He plays it long. It goes to Rekish, who is in a ton of space. He plays an early ball. Vieira! I love this. I love it. I actually really like this the way we're playing. Where did Gomel actually finish last season? Ah, they finished 14th. We really, really should be doing this way easier than we are. Well, it's going to take ages to load highlights again, probably. Rekish with a ludicrous through ball. That was absolutely fantastic. Vieira just looks dominant, and he pokes it through the goalkeeper's legs. 1-0. We've started out the better team. Are our new tactics the one? Is it the right decision to make? Do we keep playing the way we are, or do we settle? I don't know. One goal means it will still go to extra time. So if we can get a second goal, I wonder if it's away goals. We've won a penalty. I want to check away goals before we take this penalty. Belarusian Cup, rules, quarter-final. There must be extra times played, so there's no away goals. So if we score this, they then still only need 2. Okay, come on. Who's going to take it? I reckon it's the cam. Number 20, that is Oliver. Oh, it's Babichev. Wait, why is our left-back or centre-back taking it? I just forgot to set up all my set pieces. He's banged it into the top bins, though. Mikhail Babichev, 2-0. How has this happened? Have I nailed my tactics, guys? Am I actually a good manager for once? Considering we were dominated in the home leg, I changed a few things around. I'm actually so clever. No, I'm joking. That is a fantastic first half, though. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And we're playing the football that I expected us to do. We're not dominating possession. We're not dominating in any way, really, other than that we're just making good chances. We're using what we've got going forward. And even the penalty came from a cross. So that's very good. I'm going to be nice to him. I'm going to say I'm very happy with it. Are we going to make any changes? Do we want to lose? I might take off a left back. We are going to take off a left back because I don't want him to get another yellow. There's nothing worse than yellows all over the show. Anything else I want to do? I don't know. I would quite like to see one of the foreign players, but not just yet. Do we have any other... All of these players are foreign. Well, that's a bit of a mess. I didn't really plan that one out. But we'll keep it going for a little bit before we start to look at any further changes. Maybe we could do something like putting Rekish in the middle if we wanted to take off our attacking mid. There's loads of choices we've got if we want to try new wingers or whatever. We have a very versatile front line, so that's something we're good at. They are playing a narrow formation, which is pretty good on this game normally, and we are exploiting the middle, so that will be interesting to see how that goes. Might be worth clearing the balls to flanks, I don't know, but I'm really happy with how we're playing so far, so there's no need to make changes just yet. I'm going to wait until the 65th minute, and then we are going to bring on a new player. Yeah, let's do it right now. I'm going to I'll rest this guy. He's not having the best of games. We're going to put Rekish in the middle in the advanced playmaker support. It's a position he likes. Now we have a ton of choices here. Do we want to go for a more natural winger? I think I want to bring on Rui Cohen-Trout. It's either Cohen-Trout or Kuka. Kuka's the one that cuts inside. He hasn't played yet. He hasn't got a minute on the pitch. We're going to give Cohen-Trout a go, though. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes. Considering we were exploiting the middle, I'm surprised Felipe Oliveira wasn't playing so well. But hopefully our striker doesn't get sent off, because that would be a little bit disastrous. If we concede here, I will start to get quite worried too. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I go defensive or if I just keep playing the way we are, because we are dominating the game. They've scored a nice goal. I'm not going to change it, and I'm going to regret it. I'm not going to make a change. 75th minute, we've got 15 minutes to go. If they score again, it goes to extra time and then potentially penalties. As long as there's no highlights for the last 10 minutes, I'll be happy. I'm just staring at the clock. Hurry up. It's ours. Rekic whips the ball in. There we go. There we go. Gavrilovic, he's the left back we just brought on. 2 defenders have scored in this game. This was his old club, apparently. Rekic whips in a lovely free kick. I said we're going to use our height. That's exactly what we've done. He's done fantastically with that there. Rekic gets 2 assists. He's playing well. And you couldn't ask for much more. You really couldn't. We are playing out our skin. A 3-1 win away. That is absolutely ideal. So, guys, that's that. We've qualified. We've made it through to the next round of the Cup. We've got 14k, la-di-da. When will the next round be? That's what I want to know. The draw is on the 22nd. We'll wait and watch the draw. We'll get that watched. We'll, they're talking about he scored his first ever goal. Yeah, I mean, he played for 1 game before. What are you on about? Our centre-back got another good rating, and he's now got a 7.5 and an 8.3 in his 2 games on loan. It's a shame, because I think he's actually going to be quite special. Some other teams, well, these are the other 3 teams that we could face. We've got Shakhtar Soligorsk, who aren't very good. They're a mid-table side. We could do something against them. Barte, obviously very, very good. They finished 2nd, but they'd won the league every year, basically, before that. And Dynamo Minsk, who finished right at the top last season. I think we did beat him in a game, though. So it's going to be interesting for the semi-final. But nonetheless, I don't think you can have any complaints for the fact that we have not only reached the 3rd round, we've reached the semi-final. That's a fantastic cup run. And I don't think it should go unnoticed, because that is a big deal for a club like ours. Okay, I've just done our Jamaican squad, which could be quite interesting. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see any Jamaican games. I wouldn't do any friendlies, but we have a Caribbean Championship semi-final. I feel like surely that's got to be on here. We play the semi-final, and then the final will probably be around the same sort of time. It'll probably be the same week. We play against the Dominican Republic. I think that's something we should do, so let me know if that's something you're interested in. I think it will be good to boost our reputation. As it stands, we're on 40%. That's huge. Our coaching has gone up a ton because of all the licenses we're studying for. We're doing well, and I feel like it makes a big difference. So hopefully that keeps going. And yeah, so the draw. Where's the draw? Here it is. I lost it then. Okay, Barte away. I don't know if these will be played on a neutral ground or what. They're up against Shakhtar Soligorsk. So they've got the easiest draw. And then the holders, Minsk, are at home to us. Oh, no, well, that was a bug. They just slid across. All right, well, we're at home for the first game, I guess. How's it work? That's on the 3rd. Well, we've got to play. That's going to be the start of the season, is that triple header, isn't it, lads? That's how it's got to be done. It's the same way we start home and away. We're going to play against Dynamo Minsk, one of the best teams in the league. We're going to play against Belshina, and we're going to play against Dynamo Minsk again. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Would you like to see some Jamaican games as well mixed into these episodes? I think it'll be interesting. I do have a friendly coming up, but it'll be a little while before our Jamaican Club Championship game. Smash that like button though, guys, if you did enjoy it. I'm going to try and be as consistent as possible in the upcoming days. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.